Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. And on the mound now, Christian Scott. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound. About to get started here, J.J. Wetherholt getting ready to hit. And we're underway from Queens.
Ball.
Scott measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021.
That's ball 2.
That one
That's
misses. Ball 3. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to the left. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Now quick throw to first, and he's back in safely. Runner takes off. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Batting third, first baseman.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
The 1-0. Runner on the go. And that is out of play. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to.
Lined into left center. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and the Cardinals have the lead. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. And here is Jordan Walker. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now it's going to be Lars Nootbaar. 2 down, nobody on. Scott maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Not in time. He's safe.
No, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Stepping in, Mason Wynn. Nootbaar, the runner at first with 2 gone. It gets down, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Pedro Pages next up for the Cardinals. That's outside.
That's out.
And that's ball 1. On the ground, Simeon throws to first. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cardinals 2, and the Mets coming to bat. We go to the bottom of the first, and now here's the starter for St. Louis, Michael McGreevy. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy. Carson Benj up now for the Mets. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's a Mets lineup now. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
McGreevy, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Juan Soto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. So they've still got both their challenges. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch.
They take the force out. That is the inning. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. New inning getting started. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
And now Nathan Church.
Hey!
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
That was the
Ball,
sweeper,
Maxwell.
but it missed. That one the other way, and there's a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Digging in, J.J. Weatherholt. In there, and it's 0-1. Man at first, one away. Tap foul at the plate. Inside, almost got him. There goes the runner. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Runner on the go again. Got him swinging. In there safely. Ivan Herrera will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that is that. The Cards leave 1. They're up 2-0. Back here in Queens, bottom half of inning number 2. Number 9 digs in now. Ground ball left side. Whips it across. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's Marcus Semien. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Hey!
And that one fouled off. Stays alive.
Ooh, we missed a mistake right there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Fires to first. In time. Got him.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Two down, base is empty. Brett Baty up now for the Mets. Tap softly to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Citi Field, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Up next for the
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Runner on the move. Dives, and he can't hang on. Flips it,
No,
and the
he's
throw
safe.
is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now at the plate, Lars Nootbaar. Reached on an infield single his first time. Moved to second, and he's back in there. Base knock right field. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Mason Wynn, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Yeah, that's fouled off. One. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Action in the pen down there. Daniel Duarte, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
In the air, right field, Bench. Moving under this one. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play.
Such an impressive play defensively right there. The outfielder on the run first makes the catch, but then quickly able to set his feet and get a strong enough throw with accuracy to the dish. Nice job by the catcher as well to finish it off. Just a highlight play.
Two on, two outs. Swings through that one for strike two. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, and this one gets away. In to score from third, and they take a 3-run lead.
How on earth did that run score? The ball was in the dirt, but it was still pretty close for the catcher, Boo. Incredible base running effort.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
In the air to left center. And that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. We move on to the bottom of inning number. Back here in Queens, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Ball. Hey.
Swings and misses. 1-2. Goes down looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez.
Hey.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Popped up. 2 away now. Back to the top of the Mets order. Carson Bench getting ready to hit.
Yeah, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Daniel Duarte. He's been so good against lefties. Here's the center fielder, Nathan Church. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The 0-2. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So digging in, J.J. Weatherholt. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Duarte in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Popped up, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the designated
So now
hitter,
here's the
Ivan
Cardinals'
Herrera.
designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. That one finds the zone. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Nope.
And it is 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two down, nobody on. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. Redbirds down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Bottom of the 4th, Bo Bichette up to the dish. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Here's Juan Soto. And he's already singled in this game.
Ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On a line out towards center. Church has a beat on it. Makes the grab. One out man at first. So up next for New York, Jared Young. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the center fielder. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Hey.
And it's fouled away. Bichette off of first with 2 away. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nootbaar settles underneath it, and that's the inning. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. On the ground right side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game. The 0-1. Swings through the sweeper.
Ball 1.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Got him. 2 gone now. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Daniel Duarte gives way. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Cionel Perez.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bench settles underneath it, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they lead at 3-0. Here is Marcus Semien. Grounded out his first time up. That clips the inside corner for a strike. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics, and by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And the batter now, Brett Baty, grounded out his first time.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Clips the corner. 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Off the plate, inside. Ball 1.
Aye.
Alvarez tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground to short. Gets him easily, ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. And now Masyn Winn.
Inside, ball 1.
Fouled off left side. Here's a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball, that's out.
Backed off the plate that time. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and that is foul. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pages. In the air to left center, Melendez on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
That's a ball.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there.
No,
And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1-2-3 go to Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 6th, MJ Melendez up now for the Mets. That one lifted to left. One away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bench up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's a 1-1. Popped up. Weatherholt moving under it. And he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Save!
No, he's in there. Safe!
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Juan Soto. Man at second. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Austin Warren.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move. You know, these Cardinals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
He'll do it himself. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt.
Back to the top of the order now. J.J. Weatherholt. Next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. Foul ball. Movement in the bullpen. Brooks Raley, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Ivan Herrera.
Ball. Down.
Warren, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. This one in the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. It's the Cardinals 3. Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Jared Young up now for the Mets. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
Yep, that ball went out.
And that one hammered. Walker ranging back, and it is gone. So he just clears the wall, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now. This one in the air. Gorman. One down. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a ball popped up. 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And the batter now, Brett Baty. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the bottom of the 7th. Owen Chu now. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. To the right side, Semien. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the
And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Jordan Walker. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Yeah.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And the sweeper is off the plate. Swinging at ball 4, that is off the outside edge. Here comes on the mound now, Brooks Raley.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Bichette. Oh, and it bounces on him at first. Can't pick it up, and the inning's still alive. So 2 down. Mason Wynn now at the plate. That's to third, Baden. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Back here in Queens, on to the bottom of the 8th, Francisco Alvarez. Up now for the Mets. There's a swing and a drive. That's back, and that one hops the wall. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And Matter out of the
For St. Louis, number 62, Kyle Leahy.
Ball.
And that one fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels...
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. Tying run at the plate. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Now, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the deck.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and it's off the wall. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Alvarez crosses the plate. And now they trail by one.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Big situation. And here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jared Young up now for the Mets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Fastball for a strike. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. This one in the air, center field. And that is the third out of the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the...
We go to the 9th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Pages. Bounce to third. Beatty handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Nolan Gorman, the next to hit. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That one outside,
that pitch is out.
and it's 2-0. Gorman wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Center fielder, Nathan
Runner
Church.
on at first with 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Nathan Church. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground, could be 2. On to Simeon. Over to first, safe.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Back to the top of the order. Now here is J.J. Weatherholt. Braley checks over to first, and he's back. Runner on the go in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Move to second. Church dives back in safely. Now back to second, and this time he gets him, and that'll do it for the inning. It's bottom nine. Here's the center fielder, number 9. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. This one popped up, foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 in this one. Ball 1 there. The Cardinals trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker on the move. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. So up next for New York, Brett Baty. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Leahy going for save number 1 in this spot. On the ground to third. Gorman on the run, sends it over to first. Will throw, and he can't hang on to it.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Ground ball to the right side. That's a hit. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Ball 1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 on, 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.